Boom, what is up, YouTube? It's your sexy goth bad boy, King Cobra JFS, back at you with another video. Look here what we have here. We have a live stream. And then we got a cooking video right here. What nonsense is this? You already know what's up. We're making a nacho pizza. A bacon cheddar jalapeno nacho stuffed crust pizza. What? Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be damn good. Now, let me take you in on what I got going on here. We got our pizza dough rolled out. We got our bacon and our cheddar bacon stuffed burger patty ready to go. Alright. Now we're going to show YouTube how to put it together from both cameras here. So, I'm going to set this down right here. Now I'm going to tilt this camera this way. There we go. Alright, tubes. Now we're going to assemble it by the computer right here, so that way both cameras can see it. Because that's what the fans came to see. They came to see a damn cooking video, right? Alright, so we got ourselves our pizza crust looking perfect. I just washed my hands, so now we're going to add the fun to our pizza. We're going to make this pizza stuffed crust. What? Oh yeah, it's really easy. Really easy. There we go. We maybe need like 5 of these to do it. So, start off by doing that. We may need more, kind of place them as we go. And notice how I place them on the very outside of the crust, just like that. We may end up adding some cheddar cheese and bacon to the crust as well, because why not? Okay, so go ahead and place that all around the corners here. Now what we're doing is we're getting the pizza dough ready for the oven, and I'm going to preheat the oven to 420 degrees. I'm going to cook that pizza for 22 minutes. That'll give you the perfect crust every time. I know I might have changed the time on what I originally said for making the pizza, but trust and believe, this just, yeah. "22 minutes, 420 degrees, you're ready to go." And you're going to see when I cook it here. The string cheese is always so much fun to open, isn't it? About as fun as opening the crust. And this right here, YouTube, is a standard great value pizza crust. It only cost me $1, which is nothing wrong with that, yo. That saves you a couple bucks. You're making delicious pizza on a budget, you know. Well, that last piece did not want to come out. Looks like we're going to need more than 5 for this crust. Gonna go like that. But basically, we're going to start off with getting the string cheese around the outside to form the parameter around the crust here. There we go. Which is 2 left. Alright. So we're going to set that to the side for a second while we take care of all this other stuff. Put this cheese back in the fridge, grab some more cheese. Oh yeah. Nacho pizza. Nice to meet ya. Gonna make it stuffed crust. Trust and believe. Gonna relieve that hunger. Alright, so now that we got a diameter of cheese started on our pizza here, we're going to add some more cheese. Everything tastes better with bacon. I guarantee you things taste better with more cheese. Okay, so we got our what is this? Sharp sliced cheddar. So this is sliced cheddar cheese. It's the sharp sliced cheddar. And we're going to just put it on top, tear it off into chunks. And we're going to put this cheese right onto our string cheese. Right on top of our string cheese it goes. I'm going to eat a couple because I can. Oh yeah. That's good cheddar. And again, use whatever cheese you like. Great Value happens to be cheaper and tastes just fine. Not a sponsor. But we're going to come back to that cheese here in a second because we're just about done stuffing our crust. We'll come back to this cheese here in a second. We'll come back to that here in a second because right now we gotta stuff this perimeter with some bacon. Look at it, look at it, look at it, yeah. Alright, so now we're gonna add our bacon. Kind of place it on top of the cheese. I'm going to place this bacon on top of the cheese. And to the scumbag who stole Randy Rhoads, musical equipment, the fact that Ozzy Osbourne has to pay $24,000 out of his own personal pocket just to see the safe return of it or the information is pretty sad. Like, I don't care who you're stealing from. I really don't. Stealing is wrong, period. But especially around Christmas time, bro. You're stealing from people around Christmas time. You're a scumbag, you know that? You're a fucking scumbag. As somebody who's a Randy Rhoads fan and an Ozzy Osbourne fan, I'm like, you know what? You're a special kind of asshole, aren't you? Now that we got the bacon placed around the outside here, show the other YouTube camera. Alright, so now we're going to take our pizza crust, and now it comes the hard part. We're going to roll our ingredients of cheese and bacon into our crust. This is the most tricky part about making stuffed crust. The more you stuff into your crust, the harder it is to roll. That's just a fact of life. So keep that in mind when you're making this. But I am determined to make this delicious pizza work. Bacon, nacho, cheddar jalapeno stuffed crust pizza. Yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna make this shit work. Most freaking definitely. It's probably gonna make the pizza a little bit smaller after folding all that crust onto itself, but that's quite alright. That's quite alright. So now we're just sitting here rolling it onto itself, just like that. Just gonna push it down. Because you've seen me make stuffed crust on my YouTube channel multiple times. If you haven't and you're new to the process, welcome. Excuse me. Now that we've taken our pizza crust and folded it and rolled it onto itself, I'm going to form it and try to tuck all that cheddar cheese, all that string cheese, and all that bacon right into the crust, just like that. Beautiful. Now to kind of stretch it out onto itself, I'm going to push down on the dough, push down on the crust so it flattens. And don't be afraid to crush that bacon up inside your crust. You know, it's just going to make your pizza bigger. Oh, shit. And that's the thing you got to be careful about. You don't want any holes in your crust when you're making it. So be careful when you're stretching your pizza. You don't want to stretch it out too much. I mean, it doesn't have to be a perfect circle or a perfect square, because, you know, you're just going to make sure that there's no holes in your crust when you're baking it. So sometimes if you guys take the crust on the top and kind of stretch it over itself a little bit, kind of spread it. And again, it's not about making it look pretty, it's just about making sure there's no holes in your crust so that when you bake it, all that crust will rise. All of that crust is going to rise, and yeah. But as I said before, the more stuff you stuff into your stuffed crust pizza, the more difficult it's gonna be to roll unless you have enough dough for it. So you got a bigger dough sheet for more stuff, I guess. Alright, now I want to press the edge of the crust into the middle of the pizza, kind of flatten it down. There we go. It's not perfect, but no holes for the most part. I see kind of one like right there, but that should be fine. That should be just fine. Now our pizza's starting to come together. 1 second, tubes. Timer. Oh, not the timer. Wrong button. Okay, bake. There we go. I get the oven preheated to 420 degrees. Now we're gonna need some sauce for our pizza. Hold up. We're gonna put some nacho cheese and some pizza sauce for our base sauces. Now for our pizza sauce, for this nacho, this cheddar bacon jalapeno nacho stuffed crust pizza, we're going to need 2 sauces for our crust. Some 3 cheese Prego and some of that nacho cheese sauce. Now there's already enough seasoning on the burger patty. You can add a little bit of seasoning to your crust if you want, but I'm kind of in a hurry to make this, so I'm going to splash a little bit of that 3 cheese Prego pasta sauce. And you can use pasta sauce for your pizzas. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Like, you cannot use pasta sauce for a pizza because it's for pasta. Pasta sauce and pizza sauce are both made from the same goddamn plants. So the answer is, why not? So we're going to do a light coating of that tomato sauce. Kind of spread it around a little bit. Yeah, maybe like a little bit more. A little bit more. Just not too much. We're going to make room for our nacho cheese. Yeah, I'm the chef, so I get to lick the spoon. That's good sauce, yo. Not a sponsor. Let's turn that 3 cheese sauce into a 4 cheese sauce. Now, how are we gonna do that? Let me show you. Grab my nacho cheese real quick. Now things are about to start getting festive with this pizza. Because what's a nacho pizza complete without some of that delicious nacho cheese, baby? I didn't open the entire can. I left a small section of it right here so that way I can reseal it and still use it. Alright, so now we're going to take our pizza crust. I'm going to dab some of that nacho cheese sauce right on top of that tomato sauce. Yeah. Oh, look at that. We're putting nacho cheese sauce in the middle with that tomato sauce. Kind of spread it around a little bit. I'm going to take that pizza sauce, and I'm going to pasta sauce, whatever you want to call it. And I'm just going to mix the cheese sauce with the tomato sauce right in the middle, just like that. Oh. Okay, that needs just a little bit more cheese. Just a little bit more of that cheese sauce. Right there. Beautiful. Now I'm going to take all that cheese sauce and that tomato sauce, and we're going to mix it together and spread it all over our crust. Just like that. Yes, sir. Perfect. You get a bite from that tomato sauce, you get a bite from that nacho cheese. Perfectly mixed. Thank you to the fan who sent this giant jar of nacho cheese. It's definitely been coming in handy for the cooking videos for sure. Alright, so we're not done with this pizza yet, folks. Oh, no. Some stuff here. We'll start off with our cheeses then. All right, so we don't want to put too much on our pizza here. We want to be able to still eat it without it falling apart. So be careful with the next couple of steps. So add like a nice little cheddar cheese base to our cheese sauce. I mean, you want a nacho pizza with stuffed crust? I think we can make this happen. Break it up here. There's that. Beautiful. We'll come back to the cheeses here in a second. Let's add some Doritos to that layer. Gonna add some chips to the layers. Got our cheddar jalapeno Cheetos, and we got some Doritos. So we're gonna put a mixture of the two on the top. Just do like one little chip here and there, you know, kind of. I mean, you wanted a nacho pizza. I think we can make that happen, yo. is that? Not a sponsor. Favorite chip in the world right here. There we go. Crush those chips down just a little bit. I'm making a mess of myself making this, but that's alright. That's alright. I'm going to sprinkle these cheddar jalapeno Cheetos on here. Also a really good chip. Oh yeah. So I'm going to take a couple of them Cheetos, put it on top of the pizza. Just a couple Cheetos. There we go. One more center. Might be two more. Three. Yeah. There we go. That's enough Cheetos for the pizza. Hashtag not a sponsor. Alright, so here's our pizza so far. We're just about done. Add some mozzarella cheese, some pepperoni, bacon, some beef. I need to add fresh jalapeno. Because what's a jalapeno pizza without some fresh jalapeno? We'll add that here in a second. I should add it right now. Fuck it. I'm gonna add some jalapenos to the top of our pizza. We don't need the you know what? This knife is not sharp enough to be cutting jalapenos. Hold up. I have to grab a kitchen knife. Alright, so I grab a kitchen knife here. I'm gonna need a trash can. Cut the tip off and then the stem off. So once you've cut the tip and the stem off your jalapeno, now we're going to take YouTube. We're going to add some fresh jalapeno to our pizza. Oh boy, this pizza's getting pretty stacked, Joe. Craziness. Craziness, YouTube. Alright. There we go. We got our fresh jalapeno on there, just like that. That looks beautiful, YouTube. Now we're going to add our cheese, pepperoni, our beef, and our bacon. So alright, so now we're going to add a sprinkle of mozzarella, shredded pizza cheese to the top of our pizza. Okay, that's looking nice, YouTube. There we go. That is the perfect amount of mozzarella. Press it down just a little bit so we got room for the rest of it. This right here is coming together quite nicely, YouTube. Yes, it is. Now we need some pepperoni, some bacon, some beef. Alrighty. Oh, it's already open. Good, good, good. Alright, so now we'll take our pizza. Put some pepperonis on top. See, in the time it's taken us to prep our pizza for the oven's now preheated to 420 degrees. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pepperonis on top, just like that. Alright, YouTube, you said you wanted to see a nacho stuffed crust bacon pizza, like bacon cheddar jalapeno nacho stuffed crust pizza. I wouldn't put 2 more pepperonis on the top. That's looking just freaking glorious. The crust, as you have already seen, is stuffed with string cheese, cheddar cheese slice, and bacon. But we're not done yet because the top needs some bacon. So we're going to take that same delicious cheddar jalapeno bacon format that we've been going with. We got that delicious jalapeno thick cut bacon. And we're going to fucking take that jalapeno bacon and we're going to crush it up on top of the pepperoni. Oh, look at this pizza, YouTube. This is just freaking glorious. Never quite know how the cooking videos are going to turn out. All you can do is try. Oh. If you like the cooking videos, subscribe for more. This shit's gonna be dank. I already have a feeling. I just fucking know. I'm patiently throwing it together. Everything tastes better with bacon and grease, god damn it. And in the coupe de resistance, we have these delicious beef patties that have been stuffed with bacon and aged cheddar. Oh. And you can see it's cooked all the way through. Delicious. Look at that. So I'm going to take this delicious beef. I'm going to put it on top of our bacon. It's Sunday. I figured I'd do a live stream for my fans. Be like, what do you guys want to see me cook? And one fan suggested a nacho pizza. And I'm like, you know, that does sound kind of good, I'm not gonna lie. So, as I'm doing a live stream for YouTube, I'm like, what do y'all want to see me cook? And then someone suggested nacho pizza, and I'm like, dude, that sounds bomb. And you can see these patties, like I said, stuffed with bacon and cheddar. I've quite literally ran out of room. I've quite literally ran out of room on this pizza, but we got one more ingredient. One more ingredient. Oh. 5-second rule, this ain't going back on the pizza. Well, take a look at it so far. It's beautiful. Just beautiful. So I'm going to take that piece of trash and this bowl back to our kitchen, throw the trash away, put the bowl in the sink. Holy crap, my hands are greasy. Let me wash them real quick. Just rinse them off. I'm going to dry my hands off, and we're going to add one more layer of cheese to the top of that, and then we're going to bake it. This pizza is looking mighty tasty, YouTube. So here it is, just about done. Ooh-wee. Now to complete the trifecta of awesome flavors going on here, we're gonna add 2 more ingredients, a little bit of hot sauce and some more cheese. Because that's usually what nachos have. They have some kind of meat, some kind of chip, some kind of cheese. Well, this pizza has all of that and then some. And you realize you really don't have to tear it up into pieces that much, just because it's all going to melt into one delicious pile on top. It's all going to melt into one delicious pile on top, so it's just like... Kind of squish this down just a wee bit, but not too much now, not too much, not too much. I think one more slice of that cheddar should do the trick. Oh, YouTube, look at this delicious pizza. Ooh-wee. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it's ready for the oven. Just about. We gotta put the cheese away. We're gonna add a little bit of hot sauce to it. Hot sauce is optional, but I kind of feel like adding some Taco Bell hot sauce to the top of this pizza. Say what? Sometimes when I order Taco Bell, I have leftover sauce packets. You know how that goes. Save them up for the next time you have Taco Bell. Okay, that's not the one I wanted. Hold up. Got these two. 1 second. Got the wrong sauce packet. The hot sauce is optional. Hot sauce is optional, but I got 3 sauce packets from Taco Bell. We got the Diablo, the Fire, and the Hot. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's already going to be pretty freaking spicy with the jalapenos, but not too spicy. It's got bacon, all kinds of bacon. I love bacon. I love bacon, I love fish. Yeah. So now I'm going to take all 3 of these hot sauces and just swirl them around our pizza. Who? Nacho pizza. Hot sauce is optional. Use whatever hot sauce you want. And of course we have hot, Diablo, and fire. All three of these hot sauces onto one pizza. Yes. Look at it. Have you ever seen such a homemade pizza? So glorious, so baked, ready for the oven. You will see it when it's done being baked here in a second. Yeah, now this is how you make a pizza. That just looks all kinds of freaking delicious. So let's set that down to the side one more time, and we're gonna throw away our sauce packets real quick. So ready to be baked is what I meant to say, but yeah. Have you ever seen a pizza that's been so ready to be baked, so ready to be made? Now what I'll do, YouTube, is I'll set the timer for 23 minutes. So by the time I stick this pizza in the oven, it'll say 22 on the dot, and then I'll have the full 22 minutes. There we go, 22 on the dot. So y'all sit back, relax, and chill for a minute. I'm gonna do some dishes. It'll give me a chance to wash my hands. But anyways, tubes, on the cell phone, that's how you do it. I might make a cell phone video of it when I'm got a slice cut up. But there you go, nacho stuffed crust. Cheddar bacon jalapeno nacho stuffed crust pizza. Oh yeah. Cheddar bacon jalapeno nacho stuffed crust pizza. That's how you do it.